once again here today as these two rivals are set to square off, and we are set to bring it to you. Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Texas A&M Aggies. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. The official is offered the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Owens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Reed looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he goes.
Running on the Jets. The 40. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And, man, what a game-changing tight play. The offense is rolling the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scorer coming on a scintillating 92-yard pass for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside, it's Smith. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
That's caught.
What's going on with you?
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch.
You're not playing your game right now.
Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next down.
And the Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Great pick
You talk to Charles.
Keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Yeah, call him and ask him.
Well, he shows
Tell
you
him
his
the
speed, his power
situation.
on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding
Okay, go ahead,
wearing
buddy.
the opponent down. They always seem to be
Just steamrolling the defense. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. The run inside. It's Smith. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't pick up.
Or you can just text him. You know, you can text him.
Stick to the ground, looking for the marker.
Huh?
He's got enough for the 1st down.
I got power now.
It looked like a
Oh, you can text him, though. You know you can text him.
So the decision has been made.
Yeah, I'm about to
Coach
text.
will take the penalty.
Okay, sounds good.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Jackson will throw. Looking to the end zone. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Finds his man. It's Horton. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Going to go out on a limb and say they have a lot of him plays. Throw the ball to him. Already over 100 yards receiving.
Keep it simple, stupid. Just find this guy and get him the football. Now, if you're on defense, it's pretty obvious where this team is going with the ball. You're going to have to come up with a plan to stop this guy.
Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Pressure coming. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Just someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throwing Reed. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Running inside. It's Smith. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll run it on the counter. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete to the left. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Complete on the left to Smith. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
These two old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Well, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago. But since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little payback.
It always feels big when you watch this game. We've seen so many of these games in recent years being played at Jerry World, and with all the speed on the field from both sides, this is always, I think, one of the more fun games to watch every season.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Smith. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackle.
Snags it, and he's open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. He's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. Coming out with it, it's Bussey. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Reed, under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He slings it deep to the left. He's got it way down the field. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there throwing.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Charles, you're not even watching this game.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And run inside. It's Smith. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Jackson will throw. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, here he has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
He's running free down the middle.
I'm done.
The 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He got a step and just dusted the field. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in
You
week
said he was
5?
trash.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts him on top 21-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 6.
Why are you not watching a CPE game, Charles?
Touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussell. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
You should be watching this. You should be watching these other users' games, Charles. I can't watch them all. Are you playing the user? I told you I may not.
Let's see if they can get something going
Right,
here
Charles.
late in the half. Reed. Looking long. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Keeps looking downfield. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I don't see no more. Nobody else.
The Aggies send out the punt team.
Might as well turn off the broadcast.
3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt
Tell
can
people to
bail them
broadcast. Nobody watches the game, Charles. You're crazy.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way.
Why did House Arrest keep asking me about his game day?
That time, though, the
He called you. You don't answer your phone, Charles.
His way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
I'm the one can't do everything myself. Damn it, Charles.
Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line.
Stop lying, Charles. Dude.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Zings it complete to the right. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Razorbacks take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Razorbacks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Jackson will throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Here's Reed to throw. Oh, and he just dropped it. So close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense. Like, you got the ball in great field position. You are set up to succeed, and 2 straight incompletions. A big 3rd down coming to see if they can maximize this drive.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 16-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and we'll see if they can go for it here. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Commodores able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. They get back on track after... their last game, and it gets them to 3-1. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Running inside, it's Smith.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Might have a chance. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. He now has 79 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on second and goal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the pummeling has started.
Stop.
Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes
Charles, you know who's good in
we know
here.
how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of
You have
rivalry
to lie
games.
to me,
David, so
Charles.
this game's
He was
still
good.
far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been
Nobody
through
likes
these fires,
lying,
been
Charles.
through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
This year is elite. You might score 100 points.
Score from the 4. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Yep.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The run inside. It's Owens. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man,
first
they
down.
felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Past the 40. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Third and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense catching him off guard.
He can't
See,
corral him,
Charles,
the ball's on the
you
ground.
good.
He's loose on the right. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Scooped
I don't
it.
care if you score 100 points.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
I don't give a damn if they score 100 points.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want
Damn.
to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners.
Okay.
Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
I'm done with
And
college.
that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Let me get back to Madden. I'm going to
And he's not going to take the touchback. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So we open the final period with a third down play. They think there's room to run to the right here. How about this defense? Another stop. This one right at the line of scrimmage. It's fourth down.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work.
go.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Jackson gonna throw it. Gonna take a shot. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Running inside. It's Owens. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Had the completion on the last play, but they didn't get any yards, so it's third down. Throwing Reed. Floating away. Slings it downfield. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
He now has 108 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half, we're behind, we got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step one.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Reed. Still looking on the move. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the...
Beck's going for the goal line. And
Yeah, Charles.
breaking news, they score yet another touchdown.
And with that throw, man,
Oh,
you got to look at this two-game run for this team. Like, to be able to do it in back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, guys that you know, this is going to be a resume builder.
This is where we need rules, Charles.
For this squad. Impressed with the way this offense has handled their situation. The QB has handled some difficult moments.
That's where we need to have a scored in the role.
Back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents. That's pretty impressive.
Big for his confidence as a player. I think big for the offensive coordinator and the head coach and their confidence in him as well, because
I'll see you next season. I'm done.
Top 25 teams in 2 straight weeks, in large part because of the way he's played. As a quarterback now, you're earning more throws for the next game and more touchdown pass opportunities because everybody trusts you and believes in you.
I'm done with college. I'm done.
Big moment against good opponents.
Team is stupid.
Looking for a crease. It's Owens. He gets nothing, and they're
So
staying
you can run,
with this running
you can
game.
throw,
At some point,
but
you're
I
gonna have
can't,
to change
but
your thought
whatever.
process. Reed. Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And this is the kind of quarterback I want to build my offense around. I mean, guys that can scoot, extend plays. It makes the offensive line better, wide receivers better when you can do things like this and get completions down the field.
Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to